Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. Got some interesting looking darts for you today. These are the Winmau Epix with an X. Looking forward to getting these out of the case. The grip looks quite interesting. Nice sort of colour system with the red, white and blue as well, so it keeps in with the British and the American market, I think. So yeah, let's get these over to the table, get them out and have a closer look. So we're over at the table and we got the Winmau Epix darts. We've got the 22 gram here. It shows it's a 90% tungsten dart, pinpoint excellence, and we've got the Hex Tech grip control, which we can sort of slightly see on the barrels here through the window with that Winmau point holder. Over on the back, we've got some close-up images of different sections of the dart, showing the hex grip here, the tapered nose. Well, I'm liking the look of this with the point where it goes straight in. You've got the vector stem and the flights as well. Pinpoint excellence, some information of what's in the box, and obviously the barcode and lifetime guarantee on the barrel. Let's get the darts out, have a closer look. So the darts come in this EVA foam sort of like insert. It's got the Winmau logo etched into that. You've got your stems held in place, flights up here, and obviously your three barrels in the Winmau point holder. Let's get one of the darts out and have a look. Starting at the front, we've got this new sort of point system here. It's a standard steel point, but it has the lip there that brings it right up to the point of the dart, so there's no edging or anything to catch on your flights, which I really do like. Looks a little bit wider than a standard point, so that might help sort of like getting a bit of grip into the board because it's pushing the sides a little bit wider apart. Then we go into this tapered nose that's got these two, like, I'd say ruby red coloured grooves there with a wideish ring on that taper before going into the first section of this hex grip. So quite a nice filter. It's quite deeply cut, and that blue colouring in there really does stand out really nice and vibrant. At the wider section of this hex grip, you've got 5 of the little dots, and in the narrower bits you've got 4, and it sort of zigzags either side, which I really do like that because it breaks up the lines and it looks a little bit more unique. Feels fairly grippy. My fingers are slipping in between those, but they're not too square cut, so I'm not catching at all. This midsection, we've got another 2 of those red grooves with a wider ring, and then the smooth section in the middle with the Winmau etched logo. And then we've got the repeated hex grip pattern at the back with the 5 and the 4 with the little zigzag either side. So it's exactly the same grip at the front and back, so definitely sort of like better for front or rear grippers. The midsection, you've got the smooth section with the 2 rings either side. Then it comes to the back, we've got another red groove and then a slight taper that will go down to the stem that's in there. Quite a nice balanced dart by the feel, so it's centre balanced. You've got that taper at the front, which adds you a bit more grouping potential going into the trebles and everything. I like the fact that the grip is exactly the same at the front and the back, so if you do sort of like switch your grip or anything, it's going to feel the same for everyone, which is really nice. Measurements for this, at the widest point it is 6.5 millimeters and it is 50.8 millimeters long. Bear in mind we've got the 22 grams, so the measurements on the 24 might be slightly different, but all in all it's a nice decent width dart that's going to give you plenty of grouping potential. What I think we'll do is we'll go and get the flight and the stem on this and we'll go and have a throw. So we're over in the dart room with the Winmau Epix darts. Really interesting dart with the sort of like the blue and the red, but you've got that hexagon cut pattern for the grip at the front and back. Really nice. Doesn't feel too grippy and the edges aren't too sharp, but what I like is the front and the back grip is exactly the same, so it works really well. I'm going to have a couple of throws to get used to them before going into our practice routine, so let's see how we get on. Starts off nice and straight. Oh, a nice tight ton 40 there, really tight grouping as well. That's a little bit longer than I'm used to. I reckon changing the setup would give me a bit more of a comfortable feel. Oh, pulled that one down. and a 41. All about the same sort of height. Nice angle into the board though. Just pulled the first dart over. The dart's going in at a beautiful angle. It's flying through the air really nice. I'm getting a nice consistent release. I'm not catching on anything, and it's really, really clean. So I think we should be okay and go straight into our 201 practice routine. So game on. Oh, pulled that last one, only 55, but they're all on that wire of that treble 20, so I'm not missing by much. 146 to get. And a nice steady ton. There we go. We're correcting it on the fly. 46 left to get. Oh, just under. And there we go in 3 darts. Well, the dart itself feels really, really nice. I think with using these for a bit longer, I'd most probably play a bit better, especially changing the setup. I especially like the fact that the point goes straight up to the barrel. There's no edge on it, so it doesn't catch or anything. So you can get really, really tight grouping like you saw. Yeah, let's go have a final thought. Well, I didn't do fantastic. I done 9 darts in the end. I definitely think I could do better if I changed the setup and used them for a bit longer. The grip felt quite nice. I was getting a clean release, and they were going in at a lovely angle. I think like playing about will definitely help, and I really like the way that the point goes into the barrel on this. It's like almost perfectly seamless, so there's no catching on the flight or anything. You get a nice slide if you get tight grouping. I'm going to give this a grip rating of 2.5, dead smack in the middle. I couldn't feel any sharp edging or anything, but my finger and thumb sort of like seeped into the grooves in that like hexagon cutout sort of like design with the like little wavy bit either side as well. That was really, really nice. I did feel the edge on that ever so slightly, but not much. The weights that this come in is 22 and 24 gram. Not a massive range, but I think that's okay. Um, Most people nowadays are around between 21 and 24 gram anyway, so it's definitely keeping in with the market. Unfortunately, I haven't got the price for this. This is a new release. Gav will put the price down here on the screen for you as and when we've got it, and hopefully it'll be on there in time for the review to come out to you guys. Maybe you are one of the lucky people out there that have got a set of these as they've come out, or maybe you got a question or two. Head on down into the comment section and let us know. I do try and get back to you all as soon as I can. Make sure you head on over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv. There's lots of stuff on there. There's articles, reviews, competitions, all sorts. Whether you've got 5 minutes, half an hour, even an hour, something to read and pass the time anyway. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. We've got lots of stuff coming up in the future. Lots of new releases, darts, cases, all sorts. Something for everyone. And as always, come back. Check it out again soon. Bye.